Welcome back to our YouTube channel, The Book Digest. In today's episode, we're diving into a powerful and practical summary of The 5 a.m. Club by Robin Sharma. And we're going to go way beyond just the idea of waking up early to really unpack the whole philosophy for taking back your focus and mastering your life.
So let's just kick things off with a pretty big question. Think about it. When that alarm goes off, are you in charge? Or are you instantly sucked into this whirlwind of notifications, emails, and what everyone else needs from you? Seriously, the answer to that question, it's the key to everything we're going to talk about today.
And you know what? I think most of us know this feeling all too well. Robin Sharma calls it the modern-day rut. It's that feeling, you know the one, where you start your day already playing defense, just reacting to one thing after another, and you feel like you're constantly behind, no matter how hard you work.
Now, here's the kicker. The book says this isn't some accident. Our world, right now, is basically built. It's engineered to steal your attention. We just give up those first, most valuable hours of the day without even thinking about it. And then we sit back and wonder, why do I feel like I'm not even driving my own life?
So what's the solution? The book's big idea is something called the victory hour. This is that golden hour between 5 and 6 a.m. Think about it. The world is quiet. It's before anyone else wants anything from you. It's your time to invest in yourself with zero interruptions. And your mind? It's fresh, it's rested, and it's totally ready for some serious creative thinking.
Okay, so you're up at 5 a.m. Now what? The key is, it's not just about being awake. It's about what you do with that time. And to help with that, Sharma lays out this super simple but really powerful framework. He calls it the 20-20-20 formula.
It's exactly what it sounds like. You break that hour into 3 20-minute chunks. First, you move. Then, you reflect. And finally, you grow. And trust me, the order here is everything. It's designed to perfectly set you up for a killer day.
And there's some real genius to why it's in this specific order. The first 20 minutes, you're exercising hard enough to sweat. Why? Because it floods your brain with good stuff like dopamine and this protein called BDNF, which is basically like Miracle-Gro for your brain. Then, after you're physically fired up, you spend 20 minutes reflecting, journaling, meditating, whatever. This brings down your stress levels, gets you calm and clear. And only then, when your brain is perfectly primed, do you spend the last 20 minutes learning something new. It's like the new knowledge just sticks so much better.
But here's where it gets even deeper. This whole routine, it's not just about productivity hacks, it's about changing who you are from the inside out. Sharma introduces this concept of your 4 interior empires. These are the internal domains that really all of your outer success depends on.
So number 1 is your mindset. Pretty straightforward, right? It's your psychology, your beliefs, that little voice in your head. What's it telling you? Is it saying you can do this, or is it full of doubt and excuses? Because really, that inner dialogue, it sets the limit for everything you can achieve.
Next up, we've got your heartset. This is all about your emotional life. And Sharma is super clear on this. You can have the best mindset in the world, but if you're carrying around a bunch of old anger or fear, forget it. That emotional baggage will just sink you every single time.
Third, there's your health set, your physical health. This one's a no-brainer. If you don't have energy and vitality, trying to be a high performer is, well, it's like trying to race a Ferrari with an empty gas tank. Just not going to happen. It's not sustainable.
And last but not least, your soul set. This is your purpose, your meaning, your why. It's the deep down reason you get up in the morning. And here's the thing. If you neglect any one of these 4 empires, it basically creates a roadblock that holds all the others back. They all have to work together.
Okay, I know what you might be thinking. This all sounds fantastic, but waking up at 5 a.m. every day? That sounds incredibly hard. So, the big question is, how do you make this a real habit that actually sticks? Well, the book has a game plan for that too. Sharma lays out what he calls a 66-day habit installation protocol. For the first 22 days, you're in the destruction phase. This is where you're breaking your old bad habits. And honestly, it's going to feel awful. This is where most people give up. Then, from day 23 to 44, you're in the installation phase. It's getting a little less messy, but you still got to push. And finally, the last 22 days are for integration. This is where it starts to feel, well, normal, automatic even.
And this brings us to such a powerful idea. When you're in those first few weeks and it feels impossible and you want to quit, that's not a sign that it's failing. The book says that difficulty is a sign that it's working. That's literally the feeling of your brain rewiring itself, so lean into it.
So as we start to wrap this up, the book takes a turn. It elevates the whole idea way beyond just being more productive. The real point of the 5 a.m. Club, it isn't just about you winning for yourself. It's about something so much bigger than that.
The idea is that all this discipline, this focus, this incredible capability you're building. It's meant to be given away. The book gives the incredible example of Nelson Mandela. He used his 18 years in prison to deepen his character, to master himself, so that when he got out, he could serve an entire nation. The point is, your personal mastery is ultimately for serving the world.
So, let's leave you with this to think about. Don't just think about what you could do if you woke up at 5 a.m. Think about who you could become. Think about your character, your impact on others, your legacy. What kind of person is waiting inside you ready to come out if you just made the decision to own that first, quiet, golden hour of every single day?